Hey Red Raiders, my name's Mallory and I'm the managing editor for the Daily Toreador. 2020 has been a crazy year, especially with election season. With last night's results still rolling in, we wanted to get your reactions. So what were your thoughts leading up to this year's election?
Kind of a little anxious. It's definitely a different sort of election, so
For sure.
I feel like a lot of people are also anxious, and I feel like it's definitely going to be interesting to see what the results are.
I'll be honest, I didn't really care for either candidate, but I felt that there was an obvious better choice of the two.
I don't think there's ever been a time in America that's been so diverse and so much hate. And closer and closer to the election again, now it's here, it's just so much more hate, crimes. I mean, there's looting, there's rioting in the streets, and whoever wins either side, I mean, I think if Joe Biden wins, I don't think there will be any rioting or anything like that because Republicans, I believe, have a little bit more class because they didn't do that when Barack Obama won. But when Trump won, everyone started looting, everyone started rioting. But honestly, I don't know though. They might start rioting because this is a big election, probably the biggest one that we ever had. So, I mean, I hope whoever wins, hopefully there's no riots at all. But
Yeah, I would say, like, the first election that I voted in was in 2016, and so I felt a lot more strongly towards, like, voting for Clinton. And I think now it's just kind of, like, I felt obligated to vote a certain way just to kind of, like, having the strategy of block voting, you know?
Were you watching any news outlets last night to look for the results?
I actually wasn't. I kind of feel like whatever happens. Also, the results aren't going to be out for like everybody until a few days because mail in, and also like a lot of states are actually postponing till a few days. So there's really no need to be like anxious about it like right now. But yeah, just like kind of wait out and see.
Yeah.
I was not, no.
Okay, why not?
I guess it just goes back to like how I kind of felt generally about it, and kind of like the state of politics here anyways. And I think like a big part of it was just out of stress. Like I didn't care to hear like people's takes on like what was going on and stuff.
And then were you watching any news outlets last night looking for the results?
yes, ma'am, I was.
Okay, which ones were you looking at?
I was looking at Fox News and CNN.
Okay, and how did you feel about the results?
I think all the polls are very, very, very biased, if I'm being honest. I think if you go, and I started switching on to other channels like CBS, ABC, all their polls are just different. They're a little bit this way, a little bit that way. You just can't really tell.